Hello everyone, it's Brian, and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas You Only Live Once Hardcore Edition, the game where we never, ever heal. We are in the Lonesome Road, the final DLC of the run, but we only have 54 hit points left. We've been cursed, taking damage in almost every episode for the last several. I can't even remember how long it's been since we had a damage-free episode. And so somehow we gotta get through here with only 54 hit points. And I don't know how that's gonna work out, but we're just gonna go as far as we can go. I'm working on it. There's a masked man over there. And I will say, as we work on this first masked man, that marked man. We're working on our first marked man, that one of the things that may give us at least hope to get a little bit further in this than you might otherwise think is that although the Lonesome Road DLC is quite hard, say, the first time you play through it, because they spawn guys in on ya and they set things up to be hard. This is advanced Fallout New Vegas. But on the other hand, a lot of it is it's relatively sparse on the total number of guys wandering around. And so if you know where the guys are, if you kind of memorize where the guys are, then you can. There are a lot of chances to do things like this where I'm taking this guy on from a distance and he doesn't even know where I am. So I have done this DLC a lot of times, and there are a couple points where it may be difficult to avoid damage, but hopefully I can at least mitigate that to be a very small amount of damage, because I kind of know where some of the danger points are in this. Let's see if I can be careful enough to get us through here. So we'll see. Anyway, here we are. We're in the Hopeville missile base, and that building over there is kind of the headquarters or whatever it's called, the control center. And we need to get in there, and there's a few of these guys out here, and I can't seem to hit this one guy, but he can't seem to see me. So, okay, he's finally down. I wasn't willing to use, if I was willing to use explosive damage to chop his last little point off, that was why it took for a while, because I took the explosive. I didn't want to waste my explosive ammo, because I've only got so much. Now, there are some radioactive parts of this, and I got to be careful about them because I don't want to get radiation sickness. But right now we're okay. I think I've gotten all the guys between me and the doorway of this thing. It's still going to come up here with caution. There are some other guys beyond here that are out in the world, and so I don't want to get detected by them, and I want to make sure I didn't miss somebody, didn't forget somebody. But we're just gonna go in all cautious like, go over to that door. All right, here's the headquarters. Now there are some guys in headquarters. Let's see what this guy has on him. Not all that very much. Now, indoors, things are going to be a little more close quarters. I'm going to go with armor piercing. Let's see. Get our key medications up. There's never any more a reason that I shouldn't have a med-X. Every time I see it stop. I know there's going to be guys. I'm going to get a psycho as well as a Mentats. There he is. He's facing the wrong way. He has a melee weapon, so we get him. As long as you know he's there and you're ready with something that'll take him in one shot, then you do have time to aim your headshot. Now, there should be another guy right around this corner, and he's a little trickier. There yet? Because he walks back and forth. If he comes around the door, then he might see me. He's not there yet. Okay. comes. Oh, he cautioned me. So, what's it gonna be? Think. Do the implant GRX thing. Is thinking about a stealth boy, but let's just see what happens. Go around here. Where's his little red dot? Alright, that was probably a waste of a implant GRX. We're back to hidden though. Okay, well. Could have been worse. Alright, let's see if we can get the jump on him this time. And now I'm ready to just go for an explosive shot around the corner here. Okay, he's there. I chickened out. I didn't fire from the hip. I was worried I would hit the door frame and kill myself with the explosive shot. All right, I think I saw a shadow. We're sufficient in the corner, and he is pounded in the back with an explosive ammo. All right, and this building is clear. So we will do a little bit of seeing what we've got. Legion Denarius. There's a safe in here. And a briefcase. Open safe. I don't think I need a silenced .22 pistol at this stage of affairs. Okay, there we go. Hopeville Armory access codes. That's useful. I don't know if we have to get into the armory to get through here, but I'm sure it will be useful to get into the armory. Armory is actually outside of this building. We'll go see that in a moment. Here is what I want in this building. Actually, it's the iBot circuit upgrade card. So now he can make energy cell. Each time you get a new EDiogram, you gain more powers with your ED. So that's kind of cool. He turns into a fairly awesome little manufactory. Here we have another commissary, which I would be able to go to, except I would have to go get Edie and bring Edie here to do that. Alright. So that's all that's there for now. Bring Edie back later if we desire to. But now we're going to go up on the building, which is where those other guys were. Killed one of the guys up here. Hart killed him. Thought he'd go, maybe. We kind of knocked it off. But the path forward, the safest path forward, is actually to go up here to this balcony. And that gives me... See, there's a little bridge over to those next buildings, into the next area. And there are going to be some marked men over there. I think there are 2 of them right now, maybe 3. There's one. He's the closest one. So he got put on fuego with my incendiary shot. And there's somebody. Oh, there he is. Over there. All right, he's on fire, but he's all right. That was good enough. He was stun locked enough for being on fire. Okay, so there's a stealth boy just sitting here on the... I never knew that was there. I don't think I've ever found that before. I think it's just sitting out place in the world, so it's always there. And now I've stupidly clicked on the chair. This is what I was coming for, is this stuff over here, which is not nearly as good as a stealth boy. All right, good enough. Got a stealth boy. So now we need to go over here. And I don't think there's anybody else right now. But Lonesome Road spawns guys in on you. And there's guys that are going to appear. And they're going to appear when I jump down into the next area. So I could jump down there, but... And I remember the last time I was playing through this, I did some experiments on ways to do it. Because on the top of this build, up on the roof of this building, a guy is going to kind of come walking up. So as soon as I go down there, then right under that little flag symbol is he's going to appear there, and he'll just start shooting at me. And so there's a missile down there. We got to get the laser pointer. So the laser pointer is over right above that flag. That's where we got to get to. He's going to be there. And the thing is, he's going to appear, and even if I'm in Stealth Boy, because I've tried doing it, I tried, hey, what if I just got a Stealth Boy on? But no, he'll shoot right at me anyway. So what I need to do is, my plan at least, is to not so much use a Stealth Boy. I got my meds up to date. I want maximum med, and I'm going to go implant GRX, and I think I can actually, if I'm fast enough with my shot, get the jump on him. Remember that guy at the beginning of Honest Hearts? It's the same idea. So there he comes. Look, he's coming, and I'm shooting him. And he's still there, and he's about to shoot me. I got him just in time. See, if I didn't feel like I had time to stop and aim and get a headshot. You know, a headshot would have taken him in once. Okay, so now we're in, but that guy's rude. He's like that guy at the beginning of Honest Hearts that just comes right in and starts shooting at you. But we got him. Didn't get me. Had my meds on. Okay, so the next thing happens. We're going to go up here. When we go up to the top of there, we're going to get the laser pointer. But as soon as we touch the laser pointer, then guys are going to come rushing in from over by that missile. So let's look up here and see what he's got and stuff. But I'm not going to... Explosives crate. Wish it were some more mines. We'll take them. We'll take what we can get. Not going to touch the laser pointer yet. Not going to touch it. Okay. Just stim packs that we're not allowed to use. Let's see. Then you go up here. And here is where the laser pointer is. So there it is. Not going to pick it up because that would start the event. He has got rockets. So there's this red glare here, which is one of their special weapons, but it's like a yet another inaccurate bazooka-y weapon, essentially. So we are not very excited about that. So what I'm planning is I'm going to make once I get that thing, I'm going to make my escape over this roof. Here's these pulse grenades. And then I can run down here, either into this alley or over the other building. Alright. So, the other building has a staircase down. And it has a way out the back, so that's good. Got a free nail gun. One of them. Okay, so thing is, let's look at the situation. So I think some guys spawn over here. So we are going to set up some little treats for them because we have a lot of mines. Essentially, they're going to come at me from here. Some are going to come from here, and some are going to come down from where that other little missile is down at the end of the little alley here. Just put a bunch of little mines. I mostly want them to be kind of crippled and stunned for the key first seconds while I'm running completely exposed over the rooftop. And I'm setting them at slight distances from each other to have I don't know exactly the pixels that they spawn on, And so I just want to make sure that wherever they are, one of the mines goes off and sets all the other mines off. And therefore, you know, I kind of catch them all in a big field of explosion, even if I don't get every single one of them. Now, let's see that. So they're coming from down the street. They're going to come from right where that thing is. I don't want to get too much radiation. Just put something here. Make them an initial treat down here that they can run across. Really having a rad X for this. Alright, so then to come and get to me, they're going to come over here because I have to go up that ramp. See, I want this, I want to have a nice big treat over here, but I want it to be far enough away that the other traps don't set it off. So put a nice big treat around this lamppost or traffic sign or whatever this is. This is where you see the fact that I've done this a zillion times. does come into play a little bit. Okay, then for anybody who comes up the stairs, I want to make something here. Again, kind of a wide dispersal because I never know exactly where things are. I don't want. There's weird things that happens with these mines where the explosive blast will get weirdly shielded by like a. I've tried traps right on that little ramp up because thinking that's a choke point, but then they'll end up not taking any damage just because of weird, you know, ramp physics things. So I want to do that, and then up here. This is where I'm going to be standing in the first few seconds, but on the other hand, I'm not going to be standing here long enough for a guy to get up here. I hope. So let's have one last little trap here. Hopefully, I'm not going to kill them all with these things. You know, I'm not making those big. I don't have enough mines to make giant piles of mines, but I think I have enough that I can take some of them out and make the rest of them easier, plus keep them distracted for a minute. Hopefully this will get a bunch of guys. This is one of the best places to use mines, so it's kind of smoke them if you got them. Smoke them if you got them. Feels like a place where we can get a significant kill a guy. Just don't know where I want to put it. Alright, I guess I'm not going to put any more mines. So we're ready to pick up the laser detonator. Alright, so this is the thing that we can detonate warheads with, and to get out of here we're going to have to detonate that warhead we saw a minute ago from a distance. But I'm going to use an implant GRX to do this hopefully quickly, because there's guys up here. Oh, there they come. He's walking toward the mines. They see me. Okay, one of them blew mostly up, but not all the way up. And I think I'm going to go over this thing into the thing. There goes a flare. There goes another guy. And boom, they stepped on something bigger. And another trap set off, and another one. Series of things. Now we get a series of cripple messages. Okay, I see a guy with 1 dot of health point. We almost got that guy. I only see one dot? Wow. That worked a lot better than I expected. So the question now is, where is this other guy? I have to be careful. Looks like I got, because I think there's like 4 or 5 guys in that group. It looks like there might only be one of them. It's going back and forth between hidden. He's only got 1 little hit point. So I don't see him up on the roof. but I think I might be able to. I'm going to try. Got some grenades. I'm going to try throwing some grenades. See if I can fire in the hole. Then, all right. Well, that's what we don't want to do is have one bounce back. Let's throw one a little higher. Get a little fire in the hole action. See if we can catch him in some of the blast there. Try some different angles of attack. Running around back there. Oh, and we got him. Those guys are taken out. That is, I will say, the best I've ever done that little section. Mostly on the point. I've done it without taking damage before, but man, the trap, I took them out with those mines. That was better than I ever have done. So here's this laser detonator, and the only thing it's good for is blowing up these warheads. And so we're going to cook it off over there. Unfortunately, it doesn't go full nuclear, I guess. It just makes a giant thing. And it's kind of like a dirty bomb. Because it does make it radioactive for a little while in that vicinity. But while it's radioactive, we're going to be climbing down from here and looking for dead bodies and looting them. No idea where these guys died, but we are gonna find them, see what they got. So now we're gonna be able to work our way over toward. Eventually, we got to get to the quote-unquote collapsed overpass to get out of this missile base area. And that was just a box of crud. Nobody made it up here. Nobody killed up here. They got oh. Here's two. One of them might have been the guy I shot in here before, but at least one of these is a wholly new guy got blowed up. And all these mines are gone. Here's a guy. He's got bottle caps and stuff. Here's a guy. Definitely some guys. What's back here? And here's a guy. Marksman Scout. See, there were a bunch of these. I had their spots about right. I don't know if I got anybody by the lamppost, but I must have. Maybe they got blown back over there for all I know. All right, let's see if the radiation is clear. See, now we can get through it. When you blow the bombs up, it usually changes the terrain. And so now we're back out in the main area where we were before. But now we have the laser pointer, which is a thing that we needed. So let's go ahead and check out the armory because we have the armory codes. See if they have anything good in the armory. There's nobody hides in here, so it's okay. Now there are some barracks around that do have marked men in them, and I am going to probably avoid the barracks because those are some pretty darn tight. Stealth boy. The barracks are pretty tight, and I don't want to fight marked men in tight quarters. There's one of them that I probably could do where they kind of spawn in after you, and I know where they are, and I 4 out of 5 times I could probably do it without taking any damage. But on the other hand, 4 out of 5 doctors recommend that we don't take any extra risks. So probably won't be going in the barracks, but we are just going to take. We're already up a stealth boy for this room. Up 2 stealth boys for this pack, I think. At least this episode. All right, so now we're going to work our way up and around the next place we want to be. And I don't know if I want to go in the barracks, but I do want to. There's some things I want to get. Might be worth getting. So there's that little sign leads up to the. I was at one point early in the episode standing on that sign because see, look over to my left. We just saw it on the camera. There it is. There's another one of those warheads. And that one, I think, leads into, you know, either the men's barracks or the women's barracks or something. And probably not going to go into the thing. But I'm going to blow it up because, I don't know, I got that completionist urge to do it. Give the explosive a moment, or the radiation a moment to clear. And then we will go up and get Edie, who apparently was right here, in the blast. Alright, we've upgraded Edie so we can tell him some stuff about how he has new powers. Don't have our explosives high enough. Basically, Edie can start making you stuff, making you energy packs and things. He's gonna let me make a satchel charge. That's good. Need some more sensor modules and I can start making more satchel charges. Put some of the extra scrap into Edie. Now there's the door to the barracks that we could almost do. If you go in there and you immediately drop a whole bunch of mines right where you're standing when you come in, and then you walk to the other end of the room, then the guys will spawn in as you come back, and usually they'll step on all the mines, and you can blow the rest up with explosive ammo if you're quick and lucky. But we're not going in there. We're not going in there. We are going this way. Gate. Do you want to collect all the good things, all the cool things? There are some Ulysses tapes, and I think one of them is here, somewhere here. There it is, Ulysses logs. So there is the first of the Ulysses logs we'll be able to find, and I'm going to try to find all those. You know, it's part of my little completionist thing. I'm going to hopefully find all of those. And around here is a little family of items, but mostly there are some good mines over here. So there's some materials, construction materials. And there are these mines. And see, if you don't have light step, those things are active, and so they're pretty brutal and well hidden. But we have light step, so we can just happily pick them up and see these guys are trapped too. And we have now got ourselves a whole bunch of very useful plasma and pulse mines. Which I think will come in handy. I think I can actually jump over this razor wire fence in my combat armor and get onto that roof over there, which I would like to do. Gives me a better glance into the surroundings. All right, so in that razor wire covered building over there, in the ruins of it, there are some more bad guys. And I think what I can do is go up on these stairs here and maybe get a little line of sight onto them. So there's that guy up there, but then I think there's a guy down in the... Yeah, there's that guy. Okay, so you are dead. Alright, you're cautioned. That's, I guess, predictable. Okay, yeah, it doesn't come all the way to here. So what we want is to get a good shot at him. Awesome, that went well. I wanted to shoot that lower guy first, because otherwise he might have actually come over here. I was more worried. He of the melee weapon and being stealth boy. Man, it is just stealth boy today. Stealth boy day. That's awesome. I need to start burning stealth boys. So here's a Markman outpost. There's a nice little workbenchy area over here, which sometimes has some useful materials. If it had a sensor module, I would totally take it. Just collect any useful construction parts. Can't quite make a weapon repair kit. Scrap metal, where are you when we need you? Usually there's a lot of scrap metal everywhere. But not right this second. Alright, here's guys we blew up on the roof. Excellent. Okay, so now we are ready to get to the next set of bad guys. Set of Ulysses logs. So there's a little flag marker there. We're going to go up here, and we can look down on the bad guys. It's sort of a complex layer. You can go left or right and get a view. This is the way that actually goes down to them. So see, there's those two guys, and they're standing near a warhead. And I could blow the warhead now, but I worry that they might, like it takes a minute to cook that thing off, and I'm worried they'd see me and start coming toward me and then either not be at the warhead when it blows, or even worse, just come kill me. So I think I'm actually more interested in walking them onto a little trap here. I have to be careful because this is the thing where the weird, the shaped charges on deflected ramps thing. I might get this side to the end. So I'm going to put my mind on some different surfaces there. Then I'm going to come around here, because over here I can get a different view of those guys. And then the question is whether to have them come over here with my shooty weapon. Here's my escape route. It's going to be this way. I'm going to make them another little tree. I like having multiple geographically separated treats for them to step on. And the question is, am I going to try to cook the thing off from that little window, or am I going to just completely try to shoot them? I guess they come around this way. I don't predict that they're going to step on every single one of these mines, but they'll probably step on some directions of them. If they do step on all of them, I'll be awfully glad that they stepped on them, so I won't miss the mines if I get them to actually do it. We're being a little extra more safe than usual, so I could either cook the thing off, or I could try to shoot them. Implant GRX. So this is my attempt to cook it off and not spaz out. Alright, how do we do? They say, oh, I'm in caution, so they must still be here. We're just trying to make our escape. Have no idea where they are. But we know they're behind. Okay, there's at least one guy. So I don't know if that's an extra guy that I attracted, or if that's one of the original guys. I actually have no idea. I'm going to pick this trap up. It looks like I might have actually gotten him here. That might have been yeah, I'm back in hidden, so I don't think that guy took any damage, or he would have been active longer. I think that actually worked out. So I think that's a third-party guy. It was not. I think we actually. And the funny thing is that whoa, there he is. Whatever kind of guy he is. Now I didn't pick all those guys up. That was a slight error. I just walked kind of right into him. I was all in hidden. So now is he coming? All right, back in hidden again. Pretty sure there's at least one mine sitting up there. I don't want to. I don't want to meet on the mine at the same time he gets there. Let's get our guns loaded up right. Go up a little more slowly this time. A little more circumspect. Alright, there he is. He is one of the original guys. Okay, incendiary to the head. I use incendiary partially because I didn't want to accidentally, again, get one of these mines in the shot or hit that wall when I'm firing through these weird symmetries of wall. I don't know exactly where their clipping range is going to be. All right, so here's a guy, and that's a guy. Now we can loot their trucks, because why not? Why not loot their trucks? That's a good explosives for us. All right, now. The next thing is around here is one of the Ulysses logs. And here's somewhere. I'm not going to do Ralphie Boys. Not doing Ralphie Boy posters. Don't care. All right, Ulysses log. There is a Ulysses log. Lots of rockets, if that's your thing. MREs for eating purposes. Got plenty to eat. Okay. So we have done the outpost. And now down here, at this pile of cars, there is a warhead. And that is the warhead we need to do to get through. But that is going to start another, event where a bunch of guys are going to... First of all, the warhead's going to blow up. Then the guys are going to come out. So I can't put mines over by the warhead because the warhead will blow the mines up. So somewhere over here where I feel like it's safely out of the radius, but is kind of a choke point, I want to put a little treat for the guys that come boiling out of there. Supplement with some frag mines. Alright, and then I'm going to go up here. I'm going to blow it from up here. And so to get to me, if I blow it, I'm going to probably stand right about there to cook it off. And then I'm going to hide up in that area. So I'm going to put a little trap in this vicinity. that if they come chasing me, they can get a special treat. Or they can be standing nearby and I can shoot them with the explosive round, and they can also take the mine damage. So make a nice big treat for them there. And see, then I'm going to run back that way to the place where we had the earlier encounter when we picked up the laser pointer in the first place. So we kind of looped around to there. Alright, so first things first, we need a laser pointer, and we are going to cook this thing off. If we can get line of sight to it. Boom! Alright. And there goes some flares. So the encounter's starting. We're somehow in caution. They're coming. Boom! Alright, somebody stepped on a mine. And oh gosh, there he comes. Holy goodness gracious, that was quick. Okay, we gonna take a turbo. Take a psycho. Take a med X. And a Mentats. Whoa! Oh! Look at that! That was plasma! Look at that! I actually got to do the thing that I thought, or maybe even he was setting the mines off and they were going off, but it's possible that he had somehow gotten over those mines without setting them off, and when I shot with the explosive, it looked like I shot with the explosive shot, and it set the mines off too, right where he was, which was awesome, because that was not a ×3 sneak attack shot. Now there's still somebody down there, at least one somebody, detected. But that was awesome. Maybe it was just coincidence. Maybe those mines were going to go off, and it just happened to be right when I shot. Alright. Smoke him if you got him. I'm burning a stealth boy because that guy's pretty running around being hypey. And I'm just taking him out with my explosive shots, and I have detected at least one more somebody over here. It's a pretty big clot of guys, and one of them is, okay, I see one on top of that pile of cars, or that truck, two of them, and I think, and there's another, okay, I think that guy with the backpack on is one of Ulysses' special marked men, the special named assistants or something, so he'll be a little tougher, but we can totally take him out, and I think once I take, is it like 3 out of the 4 out, or 4 out of the 5 or something? Blister! Alright, so yeah, man, Stealth Boy made that fairly straightforward because they couldn't see me. There's still one more of them. Largely, alright, so I think we have cleared the area all the way to the covered overpass, or whatever it's called. We'll sneak down here carefully, looting bodies as appropriate. But I think when I take out enough of the special named markmen, like Blister there, see, I think he's Blister because he's got a flamethrower, then I get some upgrade where I actually do more damage to these guys, which is certainly, you could eventually come in handy, being able to do damage to these guys. Hey, yeah, man, I need to remember. I got 10 stealth boys. There's another Ralphie poster down there. Got 10 stealth boys. Stealth boy. Speaking of stealth boys, how many have I got? This is like a 4 stealth boy episode here. I mean, not since the days of the Ghoul rocket base have things been this good. I need to be using these things. Alright, so I can cook this thing off and give it a moment to calm down, and for the infamous car to come flying toward me and then blow itself up. And once that is done, I will be able to enter the next area of the Lonesome Road, covered overpass, which is full of a new, scary, different creature. So this is probably a good place to stop, yeah, and we will go into the covered overpass, and with 54 hit points still left, we have broken the curse. We will see you next time when you only live once.